Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Sugar and Spice and everything else. No, Sugar and Spice Makeup. I'm Chip.
I'm Delaney.
And today we wanted to bring you guys our top 5 releases. Holla! So these are 5 products coming out into the beauty community and basically our top 5, so what we would consider purchasing, and we'll give you some information on them and we'll just run through what we really like that's coming out. So yeah, stay tuned and let's get into this video. Yeah. Let's start with number 5. So the first thing is MAC. MAC is releasing a new collection that's called the MAC Electric Wander collection. Honestly, I'm obsessed with MAC lippies and I only want the lippies. I'm not concerned with anything else that's coming out in the collection. I am a hard dye fan for lipsticks, especially MAC lipsticks. The packaging is like this marble top, very pink, white, gold accents. I am living for this. So yeah, you might see a MAC lipstick pop up soon because I just love the packaging. Yeah.
Can I just get a phone case that matches it? Because
oh
like
God,
you're
yes.
missing out on plugging in other products.
Yeah.
I don't have anything MAC, and I mean the palette, the eyeshadow palettes look okay. Like everything else, like you've released before MAC.
Yeah.
This should be your like normal packaging, to be honest.
It's
like
gorgeous.
You could just make this your everyday packaging and just rebrand really quick.
Gorgeous.
Even though I like a nice flat matte black.
Yeah. So these will be released April 4th. So yeah, pricing has not been listed online, but if we do get that information, we leave it in the video.
Okay, so my number 5 is the Notoriously Morbid Ritual of the Moons palette. This became available on the 29th, so you can go ahead and get it by the time you're seeing this video, as most of the products that we talk about on this video today have already been released, or they will be releasing in like literally 2 days after.
Yeah.
This is cruelty and vegan. The price for the palette is $45. It is not limited edition. For Notorious Morbid, it is their first 12-pan press palette release, so that is available on their website specifically, nowhere else. They do feature 4 different finishes, such as satin, metallics, duochrome, and shimmer. There's 3 metallics, 3 official duochromes, 4 shimmers, and 2 satins, and then there's 1 like sparkle undertoned one. And the shades Cold and Hunter are not lip safe, so just kind of keep that in mind if you like to put eyeshadow on your lips. This one was my number 5 because I haven't tried the brand, but the swatches do look amazing. I was very interested in the palette scheme. I think that it's not repetitive. A lot of people are releasing similar things, or at least a lot of brands that I follow are releasing a lot of similar things. So like, you know, Tarte's got Icy Bitch, we've got Jeffree Star's Blue Blood, like, you know, lots of blues, and then lots of jewel tones are coming out. So I'm like, yes, jewel tones.
Yeah.
Come through.
Come through.
They are all shimmer, by the way, so there's no mattes in this release. Some of the swatches looked really pretty. The only shade that I'm like not super excited about is like the strawberry shade, just because it is so red, and I have a few reds in my collection, but I mean, whatever. I'm still getting a palette. You know, it was a very interesting release, so that's why we talk about it.
So my number 4 is, and I hope some of my high school girls are watching this video, but my number 4 is the Honeycomb palette, and I am super stoked for this, reason being, so in high school I was on the drill team for 4 years and we were called the Honeycombs.
Oh God, so they're sucking you in with memories. Oh, I see.
And oh my gosh, as soon as I saw this, I was like, I'm buying it. Like, this is...
Does it have your school colors in it?
Yeah, blue, oh, yellow, yes.
There we go.
I'm just high school memories. Me on that football stage and the kicking and the high kicks and the I love 4 years of drill team. So this palette is just hitting home for me and I'm super excited for it. It will be released on the 27th, which it's actually available now, and it's $18. The colors look like a mixture of mattes. You have maybe some metallics in there, and just the color arrangement is very summer for me. Like, I am loving the organization. So I think I might just pick this up and just do a look with it. Like, I am tulip right now, like that yellow.
Iris is speaking to me, but I would not, like, I want it, but I don't want to put that on. I don't want to blend that out. Honestly, just my own insecurities. But I think the color Theory is really beautiful. I think they do have some nice pops of spring in there, the geranium and poppy, which, I mean, if you're gonna do a palette based on like bees and flowers, not birds and the bees, but bees and the flowers, perfect color.
I'm living for this. That is my number 4, and they are cruelty free. It doesn't say that this is a limited time edition or anything, but yeah, already available. Let us know if you guys are picking up this palette. I am right after this video.
And if you prefer brands that are vegan, this product specifically is not vegan, but you know, maybe in the future. I feel like a lot more people are.
Yeah, they're going that way.
Yep. Okay, so my number 4 is the Smolder Cosmetics Disco Holographic Radiant Glitter. So they do have a few different shades other than Disco in this release. I think there's like 9 shades. They vary from a price range of $6 to $9, but Disco specifically is $9. It's a loose glitter, and if you've ever been on Smolder Cosmetics website or... Yeah, Chip's looking at it right now. She's dying. But they are very beautiful, very glittery. It's like your Instagram glitter brand. Like, if you look at any other brand for glitter, it's there. It's Smolder. They keep emailing me and I haven't bought anything yet, but this is something that I was like, oh, okay, if I wanted to get like a loose glitter and kind of start building that part of my collection, this is what I'm going to buy. They do suggest that you use a glitter applicator with this, which they do sell, and they also sell a mixing medium to apply that with if you want to do more of a sleek application. The name of the mixing medium was the Dazzle Lock Glitter Adhesive, and then there's, you know, normal glitter wand. There are some other shades that I would probably pick up. There's like a teal and like a pink that I would probably get. That is cruelty free. It is not vegan. That one specifically, they do sell vegan products. And this has been released for a while. I don't remember the actual release date, but this is just something that I saw. I was like, I want it.
This looks stunning.
I want to get it.
Oh my gosh. When it catches the light, stunning. I'm looking at it in like a little pot that they have, and yeah. It is like a disco ball. Broke into a million pieces, and then they just made it even smaller and put it in a cup and said, put this on your eyes.
So that is available on Beauty Bay and Smolder's own website. They've been featured in like BuzzFeed. It is safe for your eyes, your lips, face, and body. So if you were concerned about putting glitter in your eyes, you can. You can just put it right in there. And then they do like a point system as well. So when you log onto their website to go purchase this today, make sure that you set up a profile so you can get points and redeem those for our products later.
All right, so my number 3, this is the Baby Bat Beauty. This is the Black Magic collection. So I saw this on Instagram through a release channel that we follow, and the swatches just kind of like grabbed my eye, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? They look stunning. The reflection, oh my god, just gag. So this is cruelty free. It doesn't say if it's vegan, but the price of the eyeshadows is $30, or if you get the whole set, it'll be $70. And this is limited edition. And so yeah, just look at the videos that we're going to insert in this video. Like, the swatches look amazing, and it looks like the palette will be a mixture of mattes along with some shimmery, glittery eyeshadows as well.
It comes in the shape of a bat, y'all. Like,
I'm
feeling it. I'm feeling it.
That's super cute. I like that brands are going out of just the normal like rectangular type of packaging.
Yeah, I love Baby Bat. They are releasing more liquid lips with this, but they're metallic. So there's Spellbound, Hex, Ritual, and Necromancer. So Spellbound is a purple, Hex is more like a teal, Ritual is more of a brown, and then Necromancer is a blue. So I really like their formula for their liquid lips. I don't believe I've tried a metallic from them, but I mean, I'm sure it's just as beautiful. And if you do get the bundle set, it comes with this glitter bottoms coffin box. So I mean, I was like, if Chip wants to buy the bundle, I'll pay her the difference for the box.
Take the coffin, yeah.
But that's hand painted by, you know, the owner of the brand. So I think that that's cool. They've released a coffin set. I'll insert a photo here. I did purchase that, and it's pretty quality. If you're making 80 of them, you know, whatever. It's fine.
And this does release April 5th. So keep that in mind. But yeah, these are just super cute. I love the swatches. Look very stunning.
All right, number 3, Blush Tribe. Titanium Dust, The Jungle.
The Jungle.
Release. That's the name. That's what they're called. So you can buy them individually, but she released 3 shades, and it includes 1 4th shade. Those are $6.51 each. They are cruelty free but not vegan. They have been released for a while, so it's not limited edition. She just kind of goes to a point where when the stock's out, and then she tries to replenish ones that people are asking for back. I haven't tried any of her titanium dust, but, you know, they are kind of on trend with, you know, when you look on Instagram and you see the fingers and it's all the multiple chromes, that's Blush Tribe. So go buy some. Yeah. They're in the UK, so they do take a little bit while to get to US, but, you know, they're beautiful. Don't judge the pot because it does specifically mention on her website that they feel like there's nothing in there because it's a loose pigment, but there is. Just open it very carefully.
Very carefully.
Very, very carefully. If I'm just there and I'm feeling like picking some up, she does do sales now and again, so, you know, maybe I'll go buy some of those.
So my number 2, this is by... we just spent time trying to get over this. Okay. Cleona. Cleo. Can I call you Cleo? Cleonid. This is by Cleonid Cosmetics. So this is the Stained Glass collection, and I have been eyeing the eyeshadows. That shift though, the shift on these are breathtaking. Like, I just can't get over it.
Insert a long ass video of just all of the multi-chromes that are getting released. Because there's a bunch.
I can't. So I can't. So it is cruelty-free and vegan. Price to be determined. They look absolutely fantastic. And I was just really interested in the shadows, but Delaney wants more.
Well, it's a collection. So there's 17 of the multi-chrome. Let me check the official name. Jeweled multi-chromes, but there's also iridescent multi-chromes, which I will insert another video here. But these are more like they said, iridescent, so they're very light. Like, you could use these as highlights, as lip toppers, like anything that you would normally put like a highlight on, you can use these for. Some of these look really pretty. And then they're also starting to announce the glitter multi-chromes, which again look very similar to the iridescents, but they are deeper in tones. They're like the in-between, to be honest. But I really want to try this brand. I would say one thing about the release, it is huge. Whether you're getting, you know, the multi-chromes, the glitter, or the iridescents, a lot of these colors are very similar, so you don't necessarily have to buy the entire release. You could buy just some of it and still be happy. So that was one of the things that like Beauty News specifically was talking about with the multi-chromes, is that a lot of the shifts are the same colors, but some are just more pronounced. But they're also releasing a brush set, which I'll include photos here. Also a tote. It's clear, you know, very 90s vibes. I think they're trying to come for you, Jeffree Star. It's all to be released. I'm sure as soon as they finish talking about it, we'll actually say when it's gonna come out. But I'm sure it's gonna be gone just like that.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out on that because I do want a few of those shadows just to try them out because I've never tried out that brand.
My number 2 is the Melt Cosmetics Shape Shifter Stack. Now, I was watching some Beauty News yesterday about the release, and they did point out that, you know, this release in particular is not anything necessarily like new. The terracotta shade specifically is something that most brands have, which is the more like purpley undertone shift. I can name probably like 2 or 3 palettes or, you know, single shadows that I have there's a dupe for that. But if you are a collector of Melt stacks, they're normally $45 to $48. This one is going to be $48, so it is that little bit more expensive. It says that there's 2 duochromes in it, but I wouldn't say that I would see necessarily duochromes. I think that they have a specific base, and then they have like a glitter reflect in it. So I wouldn't necessarily call that a duochrome. Yeah. Duochromes to me more so mean like, I'm going to see a totally completely different color that's not in the spectrum. Yeah. I'm not going to see a blue and then like a teal in it, which is like one of the colors. So that one is already released as of the 29th, so poor baby had to go against Jeffree Star's like internet crash release, and you know, but I mean obviously like not comparable palettes, but
yeah,
I definitely spent my time on the 29th attempting to get the Blue Blood collection. But you can buy it on their website. For best results, they do say to apply it with a finger, and the shades feature a duochrome with iridescence, and there is a mauve with a pink shift, the emerald with a blue shift, and then lime green glitter, then the steel blue with an amethyst, which that's the one I was kind of talking about. Like, that doesn't seem like a necessarily duochrome. That seems more of like a shifter. And the terracotta with the bright jade in it is the one I was referencing that, you know, people have already. The stacks are huge, like the pans are huge, and they're all magnetic and they all stack on top of each other, which I think is great packaging. It's a pretty release. Do I have most of the shades?
Probably. Yeah.
Should I buy a stack? I want to buy the stack just so I can say, like, look, I have the stack and it's super easy for travel, but
yeah.
I would probably purchase the neon stack before I would purchase that. I just feel like the yellow and the green there are a lot more complimentary to my collection than necessarily the shapeshifter. Yeah, that's my number 2.
Yeah. All right, and my number 1. So this is the Jeffree Star Blue Blood collection. Whoa, just whoa. Love it. I love it. I just love the concept. I love that it's like all blue focused. So cruelty-free, yes. Vegan, yes. The palette itself is $52 and also releasing with a whole bunch of other stuff. So he came out with new mirrors, new lip scrubs, a new lip bundle, accessories. Yeah, like a hat.
He's plugging them tracksuits, man. I did not go to the track, so I don't need a suit, but if I did...
Like, this was a large collection, a large release in itself. But I do love that it is like in a little coffin and it's already available. It was available on the 29th.
That website was trash. Oh my god. Something sold out so fast. I couldn't even get the mirror. I wanted to get it, but that's fine. I'm gonna make my own mirror.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All the mirrors were sold out and I was like,
everything was sold out.
This is ridiculous.
Even blood sugar sold out again. I'm like, what? It had to be blue and red.
But yeah, so we're super excited about that.
So my number 1 is the Terra Moon Cosmetics Astrology palette. There is still not a release date for this, but it is going to be cruelty-free and vegan. The price is to be determined, but it is going to be, let's see, I wrote it down here, 15 pans. She has released what the eyeshadow palette itself is going to look like, which is, you know, beautiful, spacey. Astrology. I'm not mad about it.
I love that the packaging actually like the space look carries on to the actual palette itself. It's not just like the outer box that's packaged.
The shades, though. Can we talk about the shade she's released, like, to tease? Like, their shifts, their iridescence, like, just the beautifulness. Yeah. I am a Pisces, and I am feeling the Pisces shade. I gotta buy it just for that. I have to get it. I think that a lot of, like, zodiac and, like, astrology-themed palettes have been released over the last year and a half, but this one, I feel, after watching all the others, she's definitely made some choices that give you more than just, you know, a blue for a Pisces or like a red for an Aries. I'm not familiar with the signs, so don't come for me. It is going to be a mixture of shimmers, metallics, and mattes. So,
matte
you know,
looks amazing.
Yes. Now, I'm just living for all the shades that I've seen so far. I think that there are definitely ones that I don't have in my collection, so that's why she's my number 1. So that was it for our releases. But we're going to release all the information down below as it becomes available, release dates. We did talk about prior releases. We're going to try to do them every month, sometimes twice a month. It just depends. Like, when I was getting ready for this one, I was like, are there things?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah,
I felt like I had to wait. Like, they came in ebbs and flows on, like, how much people were talking about. So, like, you had that earlier spring release, like, with the Just My Luck and... like everything we talked in our last video, those were like all coming out at the same time, and then there was kind of like 2 weeks where I was like, oh,
nothing's coming.
What's happening? I was like, oh, there's just Mac here, and
it's like, do they all go on vacation?
But as soon as we start seeing more releases, we will make another video as soon as possible. Let's try to stay up to date. But thanks so much for watching this one, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe, hit the bell, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and here, you know, bye. Bye.